Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 27 will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs. And they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 71. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Into the box now, Kevin Taylor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. None out, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Striding in, number 5. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And you see it there on your screen, strikeout number 100 for him on the year, and that ain't bad. So digging in now, David Thompson took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Binghamton leads it 2-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dick Ball, stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Dick Ball. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he misses with it, 1-1. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Binghamton is out in front, 4-1. Into the box now, Dick Ball. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Dick Ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Now batting. Number
Digging
71.
in, number 71. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-2 to the right side and through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Tries to dump this one out to left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lays off 1-0. Line towards center field. Number 4 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-1 is the final tonight. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. TJ Conley earns the win, his second. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Rumble Ponies. 8 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 14 men on base.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. Akron have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Chang gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, this is 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Lifted in the air to center field. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that retires the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. So stepping in, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ball.
The pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. It gets down, and that'll be extra bases on their first hit of the game. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
So there goes the no-hit bid as they finally get their first knock of the game.
Better late than never, huh? It was a memorable first hit, too. I thought maybe he was going to be content to stop at second, but no way. He barrels into third with a triple. Maybe that wakes up the dugout, too.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 70. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Digging in and looking for more, Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And there's a base hit on the line. So we'll go at least 1 at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Digging in now, number 70. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
70.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rubber Ducks lead this one 2-1. Striding in to start the 9th, Dick Ball, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in, number 70. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt. especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Stepping up now, number 71. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. It's a swinging bunt up the line. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Taylor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to score. You're down by 1 going into the 9th. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here, down 1 run.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Rubber Ducks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Danny Salazar claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Beck. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ryan Merritt, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
The designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dick Ball. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch on its way. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number, but that's not to take anything away.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dick Ball comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day. Stepping in, number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece up the line. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Kevin Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Kevin Taylor.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Irwin is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in and looking for more, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Digging in once again, Dick Ball, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the belt, the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Binghamton leads it 2-1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Portland find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Batista, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 70. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Digging in to try it again. Number 70 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The relay, and he is in there. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Striding in once again, Dick Ball bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Lovallo fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Dick Ball, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 70. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. One run is scored. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game. After being down by 1, D-Row, that base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
The batter, number
Stepping
71.
in, number 71. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Long throw to third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there. to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every...
Digging in the switch hitter, Dick Ball. First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Monje has a beat on it. 1 out.
If we want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
8-2 tonight's final. Binghamton jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kevin McGowan gets the win in relief. Portland attempt to end a 6-game losing streak. Next. Justin Dunn is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Batting third.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dick Ball. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there for a strike. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents.
At the plate, Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So 1 run here on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. And the Sea Dogs lead this one 6-1. Settling in now, Dick Ball. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Ball.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. 29 home runs for him on the year. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Dero.
Dick Ball will stand in again as we flash you back here to inning number 6. This was his 3-run home run that's really been the key blow to this point in the ball game. first offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
The batter, number 71.
Ready for another shot now. Number 71. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Into the box now, Kevin Taylor. He singled his last time up.
Number 9, Kevin Taylor.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Now to the plate, Phillip Evans. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Shortstop, Phillip Evans.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on his way to third. And this one gets away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So good work to put up the 0 after the...
Man, but you're leading by 6 runs. You can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early. And now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout.
Portland hope to put a lid on their 7-game losing streak. Coming up next. TJ Conley starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Ball.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Number 20 is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Digging in, Dick Ball, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard liner to center field. Monge is there, and he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions.
So striding forward now, Dick Ball. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dick Ball, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. smoked the other way. High and deep to left. So that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he's in safely at third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Into the box, number 70. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Pitch outside, the throw. Throw won't get him. Now the payoff pitch home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder has a beat on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run's in to score on the sacrifice fly as that'll break the tie and make it a 5-4 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Standing in, number 71 is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Balfour racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full, and Binghamton is out in front 5-4. Now at the plate, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. McNeil, base runner at first with 1 out. Bullet back up the middle. Monje is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder. Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Sea Dogs posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Josh Smith wins out of the bullpen his 9th victory of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First, for the victorious Sea Dogs.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 4, the Nevada-born starter, will get the call in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Holder ranges to his right. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still nothing. Striding in, Dick Ball. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Now batting, David Thompson. He reached on a single in his first try. The 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
The right fielder, number 9.
Now at the plate, Kevin Taylor, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you're trailing, you hate to give up any runs, but walking one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
In now, number 5. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
5.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit.
Stepping up to the plate, Dick Ball. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Third baseman.
Now in the box, David Thompson. The 3-2 pitch. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Kevin Taylor.
Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Striding into the box, number 5. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready now, Jose Lobaton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. Binghamton leads it 5-0. Into the box now, Dick Ball. He singled his last time up.
Dick Ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hard on the ground towards short. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 7th inning coming up. And Binghamton is out in front, 5.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies led this. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Trenton Thunder and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Vance Worley will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Designated hitter, Dick Ball.
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 71. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Dero?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Taylor. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Dick Ball. He reached on a single in his first try.
Dick Ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and even 30 home runs on the year. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Leading off the inning, Dick Paul, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Going back to that last at-bat, that's not an easy thing to do, to pull a breaking ball on the inside part of the plate and keep it fair for a home run. This guy's got some pretty good bat control.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
So stepping in, number 71. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's running. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is the left fielder. 1 down. Striding in once again, Kevin Taylor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he just manages to get his hand in. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Back to him on the mound, but robbed of a hit by the pitcher. Ready for another shot now, Phillip Evans. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Lifted in the air out to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in once again, David Thompson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A bouncer to the left side. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Lobaton, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that.
Digging in to try it again, Dick Paul. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Ready for another chance, number 71. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Digging in and looking for more, Dick Ball. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. Around second, looking for the cycle. The relay, and he'll get there at third, and now the winning run's only 90 feet away with just one out. Dick Ball has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, man. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 71. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
The 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the winning run is across to score.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Binghamton Rumble Ponies came through when it mattered.
After executing a rare batting feat, this player receives a call he would never have expected. This player can rest assured his day's work made an impression. manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Batista will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if...
Digging in for his second at-bat, Dick Ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second. Digging in the switch hitter, Dick Ball. First pitch on its way. Sliders in for a strike.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Crawford is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Stepping in, Dick Ball. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Off for second. Sharp ground ball to third. And there's one away. Ready once again, Kevin Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Kevin Taylor.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. And that's the second out of the inning. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Digging in, Phillip Evans, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in.
Next will be the designated hitter, Dick Ball, and their runners at the corners now.
Ball.
First pitch of the at-bat. slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box. And he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And, boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Number 71.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 71. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and they have bounced back from consecutive losses to take game 3 of the series as this ball game is over.
This was just a nice win for these guys. They did most of their damage in that big second inning and did what they had to the rest of the way to secure this win.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The Trenton Thunder took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Ryan Bollinger earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Trenton Thunder and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. Justin Dunn, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 71. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Number 71.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Leading off the inning, Dick Ball, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 31 for him on the season. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dick Ball already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry. Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Dero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Number 71.
Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Chopped weakly to the left. The throw pulls him off the bag. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Now batting, Kevin Taylor. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kevin Taylor.
from the belt. The pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. There's one on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Now to the plate, Phillip Evans. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
Ball at third. Taylor over at second. Evans at first. 2 out in the inning. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's 5-2.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these.
At the plate, Dick Paul. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right, but that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Stepping into the box, number 71. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-2. Now that's popped up. Number 28 has a play. He's got it 1 away. In now, Kevin Taylor. Ball leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor.
Hit hard on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And a relay home. And he will be safe at the plate as he's able to sneak in ahead of the tag, and it's 6-4.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more.
Striding forward now is the DH, Dick Paul. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And this is into the alley, and he might be looking at his 3rd double of the game. Around second, looking for the cycle. And would you believe it? It's a triple to give him the cycle. Dick Paul has just hit for the cycle. What a thrill for him and everybody here in attendance for that matter.
Wow, this is great, Matt. I've seen a few others besides this one, and it is really exciting for everyone, even the broadcaster. It's such a rare feat in our sport, and it always seems to come out of nowhere. So it's pretty cool we got a chance to see some baseball history in this one.
So striding in, number 71, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-4 the final finish today. Binghamton used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Bowie Bay Sox. Tim Melvin will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Dick Ball, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Number 5 is there, and he'll bring this one in. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. At the plate, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Number 5 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Dick Ball, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 32 now for the season. As they have taken the lead, it's now 3-2.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there.
Dick Ball will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5. The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball on the... Number 60, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball. When we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs, this guy knows how to.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Digging hard, he's headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dick Paul. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 33 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
Stepping up now, Dick Paul, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, and in that...
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and it's now 5-3. Third home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Settling in now, Dick Paul. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So now...
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Bowie Bay Sox seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Paul Fry wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Garner closes the door for the save, his 20th. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Bowie Bay Sox. Number 83, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They come in right in the pot. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 35 now on the season, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Coming to the plate now, Dick Paul. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't have... Oh, he's in there. They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
So coming to the plate, number 71. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes, 0-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. Binghamton leads it. So digging in now, Dick Paul comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Number 71.
Ready now, number 71. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Feliz will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. And Binghamton is out in front, 6-1. Leading off the inning, DJ Stewart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. There are by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Stepping in, Dick Paul. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, that rain is really coming down right now. It's raining cats and dogs. You got to make sure you don't step in a poodle. That's as hard as I've seen it rain all afternoon. Everyone, it's so much harder to concentrate when it rains.
Myers is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. On the ground out to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 men left on base.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Dick Paul. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
So striding forward now, number 6. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. Throw gets him 2 down.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 76, the Panamanian right-hander, will get the nod here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Dick Ball. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Escobar looks up, onto the lawn, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 37 on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Weiss. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Thompson is under it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one away now. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and the one thing that jumps off the page is that they're last in hits in the league.
Into the box, Dick Ball. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center?
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
So stepping in, Patrick Kivlahan. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Into the box now, Elvis Escobar. He singled his last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, Dick Ball. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and it's now 5-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run.
At the plate, Christian Kelly.
Catcher, Christian Kelly.
Here now the 2-2. He's hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Dick Ball, 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as it is now 7-3.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Ready once again, Sam Travis. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfect.
Dick Ball will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Dick Ball will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No balls and 1 strike.
Taylor, the runner at third. Kelly at second. Evans on at first with 2 down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Escobar is there. And that retires the side. So they really tee off here for 5 runs in the inning, thanks in large part to 3 big flies. 9, 1, and 2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Binghamton combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Rafael Montero gets the win. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Dick Ball.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Reynolds is in pursuit. And that's the 3rd out. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Drew Gagnon is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Drew Gagnon.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
5-2 the final score tonight. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Sam Howard, a lefty from Georgia, will be the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the 1st. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. On the ground to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dick Ball. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 41st home run of the year for him as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
That's the thing about this lineup. They can hurt you in a hurry. They were down big coming into this inning, and now they're only down 2. We'll see if they can get the trifecta with another.
Digging in to try it again, Dick Ball.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Curve lead it 4-2. Digging in once again, Dick Ball, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you could work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Altoona's out in front, 4-3. Ready for another shot now, Josh Fuentes.
Josh Fuentes.
A bouncer up the middle. Ball ranges to his left. And that's the first out.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Curve crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Sam Howard earns the win, his second. Number 4 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Altoona Curve. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your... Alex McRae will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be...
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ryan Reynolds. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 2-1 pitch. Right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here.
Ready for another chance? Dick Ball comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Now batting.
Here's Cody Ashe as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Phillip Evans. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Phillip Evans.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Striding in once again, number 5. And they're runners at the corners now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, David Thompson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Captain, Jose Lobaton.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. At the plate, Eric Wood. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Eric Wood.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ball is in his tracks now. 1 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Dick Ball. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, But not 3 apparently, as he'll hold on to it at second base. Here's Cody Ashe. It was a walk in his last trip.
Left fielder, Cody Ashe.
Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Runner goes for second. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and Binghamton digging in now. Eric Wood, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Softly to the right. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time. Stepping up to the plate, Dick Ball.
Shortstop, Dick Ball.
From the stretch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wood giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Ryan Reynolds. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 6-2 the final total today. Altoona used a nice 5th inning.